Why Mamta Banerjee is confident of winning Bengal and why that confidence scares many. Despite years of corruption allegations, despite job scams, despite industries leaving Bengal, Mamta Banerjee walks into every election with confidence. Not hesitation, not apology, only confidence. So the question is uncomfortable. Where does this confidence come from? It does not come from economic success, it does not come from job creation, it comes from control over Bengal's political fault lines. Let's be honest today. In today's Bengal, elections are not fought on GDP, factories, private sector jobs. They are fought on fear, identity, loyalty, and very important, vote arithmetic. Mamta Banerjee understands one brutal truth. You don't need everyone. You only need enough. And she has built that enough very carefully. Muslims from nearly 30% of Bengal's population, in many seats, they are not a minority, they are the deciding force. Mamta Banerjee has ensured one thing above all. This vote does not split. How? By constantly projecting BJP as an existential threat, a cultural danger, a force of exclusion. For many Muslim voters, especially youth, this is not about development, it is about survival politics. Jobs can wait, corruption can be tolerated, but political fear cannot. As long as fear dominates aspiration, this vote stays locked. This is the most sensitive and most ignored aspect. Large sections of Bengali speaking migrant populations live with documentation anxiety, NRC and CA fear, constant uncertainty. Mamta Banerjee sent them a clear message. As long as I am here, no verification, no questioning. That single stance created absolute loyalty. The support is not ideological, it is transactional and defensive. And Mamta Banerjee knows exactly how powerful fear based loyalty is. Now comes the master stroke. Mamta Banerjee doesn't fight BJP as a party, she fights Delhi as an outsider. The narrative is simple but effective. They don't understand Bengal. This works because BJP leadership appears imported. Hindi belt imagery dominated BJP campaigns, cultural disconnect is real. So, even unhappy Bengali Hindus often hesitate. They ask, bad governance? Yes. But outsiders ruling Bengal? No. This emotional trap protects Mamta Banerjee. Let's call it what it is. Welfare in Bengal is not empowerment. It is dependence engineering. Cash transfers, monthly allowances, direct benefits. For millions of families, the government is the only income certainty. The party becomes survival itself. Women voters especially are emotionally locked. Voting against TMC feels like voting against household stability. This is not accidental. This is designed loyalty. Mamta Banerjee's strength is multiplied by BJP's weakness in Bengal. BJP looks culturally tone deaf, over-centralized, dependent on Modi-Shah imagery. Congress and left politically irrelevant. So the voters' psychology becomes simple. Yes, things are bad, but worse options exist. That thought alone wins elections. This is the final pillar of Mamta's confidence. Muslim vote united. Hindu vote split into pieces. Urban versus rural, upper caste versus welfare dependent, nationalist versus regionalist. As long as Hindus vote emotionally but not together, Mamta Banerjee remains electorally safe. So, Mamta Banerjee is confident because fear beat, fear beats aspiration, identity beats economy, welfare beats reform, opposition beats itself. But here's the warning: if Bengal's youth stop voting out of fear and start voting for the future, this entire structure collapses overnight. Until then, Mamta Banerjee doesn't need development. She only needs division, dependency, and doubt. Thank you.